Hi, this is 365801 and this is a thrift buying vlog. Good morning, this is 365801 and today I'm going to be going on a sort of thrift shop and book buying trip. I've got an appointment in the city, so I need to go into the city anyway. So I am going to move my breakfast slash lunch, first meal of the day, a little bit earlier. Usually I need to wait until 11, but it's about 10 now, so I'm just going to bump it forward an hour. I've got some coffee, an apple, a wee Bakewell slice, and roast pork and salad roll for my first meal of the day before I head on out the door and travel into town. I haven't travelled into the town for such a long time, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to eat this up and get ready to go. Now when I travel into the city, I can either go by train or by bus. At the moment we have limited train services. It's just starting to get back up to normal, so it was a bit easier for me to get the bus in. Plus there's very few people on the buses now as well, and you get a nice view out the window, so I can enjoy a bit of the view. And while I'm on the bus I can just sit and listen to an audiobook or read some manga. Now I love thrift shopping and I haven't been able to do any for a long time, so I'm really looking forward to doing a bit of thrift shopping while I am waiting for my appointment. The first charity shop or thrift shop I went to is a superstore, which means there's lots of furniture there, and I found this amazing telephone seat. It was really cool. They had a nice range of books as well, but unfortunately nothing that really took my fancy. The second charity shop was a little bit of a walk away, but it's got a much bigger range of books, and it also has some clothes and furniture as well. I found these amazing shoes. I have a pair of these in black, so I was really excited to find them in blue. I could not believe they were my size and only for £10 and in really good condition. I really love this store because it has a huge array of kilts, which are usually very expensive, but these are all for men, unfortunately. The next shop I went to is a second-hand bookstore that's inside of an old church, and it is absolutely incredible in there. It's got an amazing atmosphere and loads of really interesting old books. Very often though, none that I'm actually interested in buying, but it's just the experience of going in and having a rummage around. It was just a really lovely day. The weather wasn't fantastic, but it was just nice to be out in the city, seeing other people, seeing shops open, people being really careful about socially distancing and wearing their masks. It was a good day overall. I went into a British Heart Foundation charity shop. They have a really great selection in their books and children's section as well, and they always have it very well organised. I actually found something that I was interested in getting. It's by an author that I have read previously. Some people are quite surprised at how many charity shops there are. This one is Shelter, and across the road there's another one as well, and just down the road another one again. Oxfam is quite a famous charity shop in the UK, and in this particular one they have a really good book section at the back. Unfortunately, my favourite charity shop was actually closed. They were doing some work on the building, so I decided to come into the shopping centre and go to the bookstore Waterstones instead. As you can see, they have a pretty meagre offering when it comes to manga. There's only 2 shelves. It's packed full of Shonen Jump titles, and they might not have any of the back issues that you need for your collection. Although I was really lucky to find Volume 5 of Given. I had a bit of time to kill before my appointment, so I went to a Starbucks, which I haven't been in for about a year and a half, maybe even more, and it was really surreal but also really enjoyable and kind of a bit normal, although there was safety protocols like the app and plexiglass and socially distanced seating. It was great. I had oat milk latte with a caramel shot and some sort of fruit drink I wasn't sure of. So I ended up going to my appointment. I felt very safe, everyone was very protective, there was cleaning going on, it was very good. And so after that I headed on home. Just enjoying the weather, just enjoying being around people. It felt very normal but also a little bit different, and I guess that's just how it's going to be from now on. As I was on my way back, I got out of the bus and started walking home, and this lovely little fella followed me all the way home. He has done this a couple of times. Everyone in the neighbourhood knows him and knows to just ignore him, but he is very persistent. He wants the pets, he wants the loves, and sometimes he will take a little bit of a pet and then go, and sometimes he will follow you all the way home, and for some reason he wants inside your house. He just wants to just explore. I don't know why. So it is a bit tricky. You do not need to be a bit firm with him, but it is lovely just to have someone happy to see you when you get home. So I felt it was a really successful day, spending time in the thrift shops and getting some interesting buys, and I'll show them to you now. The first thing I bought was those lovely shoes. They've got a special name, but I can't remember, but they kind of remind me of Mary Poppins shoes because of the heel, and I bought a pair when I was a lot younger from Shoe in black, and I wore them to death. And recently I managed to get another pair on eBay for a lot more than £10. So I was really pleased to get these in blue for only £10 at a charity shop. It's amazing that they're size 5. It's amazing. I'm so happy with them. I also decided to get these little like mini moccasin Ugg-esque boots. They were £6.50. They're size 6, but they actually fit quite nicely because they're quite snug around the middle section. So yeah, I'm really pleased. They're maybe going to be indoor shoes for me. I've worn my indoor shoes to death, as you can imagine, being indoors for a year. I also popped into Boots, which is a chemist or a pharmacy, but it's got a lot of beauty things, and I picked up some Burt's Bees original lip balm. I really like it. It's very natural. It feels nice and tingly on my lips. I also picked up a couple of things for my nails. I need to cut and shape them, so I got a smoother and a cuticle pusher as well. I ended up picking up a couple of books that I wasn't planning on it, but I found A Surprise Christmas Wedding by Philippa Ashley. I read Decent Exposure back in 2008, that was her debut novel, and it made me think, oh, I could write books. So I was really surprised and happy to be able to find one of her newer or latest releases as well. Now, another book that I ended up buying in 2008 and I'm rebuying now is Laurel Clay Hamilton's Guilty Pleasures. This is the first book in the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. Just the other day I saw 2 of them in another charity shop in my own little village, and so I want to pick this up and recollect all of these volumes. And of course, the thing that I'm probably most happy with buying, well, maybe, I like my shoes, I'm really happy with my shoes, is of course Natsuki Kizu's A Given Volume 5. It has been quite tricky to get hold of certain volumes and certain copies of certain manga. In the UK, it's even more difficult. Even if you pre-order, you don't necessarily have the guarantee that you will get that copy. That's how bad it is in the UK just now. So I'm really happy. I saw it, I got it. I know I spotted a girl go in just before me and pick up Candy Colour Paradox off the shelf, and I don't think it was volume 5 because I don't think it's quite out yet here in the UK, so I'll keep an eye out for that one too. But it is really nice to see other people buying yaoi or BL from Waterstones in the wild, as it were. I of course also picked up a Subway sandwich, which I was really happy to get because it's almost time for my window of eating to be closed, so I need to eat something ASAP. And this is without any dairy, so no cheese, no tomato, no onion. It's kind of bland, but also probably quite delicious, so I'm looking forward to that. All in all, today's been a really fun day. It's not often that I need to go into the city to do anything, and for a long time I've avoided doing that for obvious reasons. But now that things are opening up, I was able to go in. I got my eyes tested. I now have a new pair of glasses on the way, so I'm looking forward to that. I was able to go into charity shops, which I just love going in and seeing things, even if I don't buy them. I do prefer to try and get things from charity shops rather than buying new. And to be able to go into Waterstones and get some BL was great too, and find a couple of good books. So yeah, overall today has been a really lovely day. It's just the first day I've been around other people in society, which feels really weird but also really nice. Hopefully we'll get a bit more of that. I hope you've enjoyed this little mini thrift video. It's something that I enjoy doing, but obviously I haven't been able to do it for a long time. So yeah, let me know what you think about my wee thrift video in the comments down below. So thanks for coming along. Today ended up being a BL day. Yay! Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.